Hey guys, welcome back to the EA Sports FC 25 Crystal Palace Career Mode New Year 2025. It's here. January 1st is here, and also January transfer window has officially opened. And today, in terms of the number of games we're going to play, it's unsure, 4 or 5 at the moment. Depends on whether if there's going to be any movement in the window for us. And I will also talk about the strategy for the January transfer window, certain players as well, who might be going, who might be coming in. But I think as of right now, let's talk about the calendar for now. So we got Chelsea. I think this is going to be a relatively tough game. We drew them at the Stamford Bridge 1-1, if not 0-0. But again, traveling back home, hopefully we're able to salvage a point or even a win as well. Round 3 of the FA Cup, we got Stoke City at home, which is great. Again, back-to-back home matches, and then we got Leicester City away, West Ham away, and potentially ending the episode with the Brentford at home. So again, I think it's a relatively decent calendar, decent fixtures for us in January. But we got to move on to more topics right now. Right, yes, so the budget overview. We only got 31 million. I think at the start, we have about 60, 70 million. But of course, we spent quite a lot of money on scouts and stuff. And also, contract extension for some of the players. But right now, we only have 31 million to spend, which is, I thought it would be a very realistic current budget, I would say. This is not a good news because Matt Turner has been recalled by Nottingham Forest. This is the risk that you guys might be encountering sometimes when you just want that player, that loanee, to be, filled in as the substitution. They don't get a lot of game time, and this is the problem right there. We only have 2 goalkeeper at the moment. We got Henderson and one other guy. I forgot his name. But before going into the transfer hub, it's time to look at the squad right now at the moment. So there are a few players that contract coming in to an end very soon. Remy Matthews is one of them, but again, I have no plans to renewing him. And let's go down a little bit. Talk about strategy. Chalobah, it's a player that I really do want to sign him permanently. I thought he has been relatively really, really good. But again, I think that might be a topic for summer transfer window. So there are a few players that might be going, or offers might be keep coming in for him. Oh, by the way, Riyadh showing great potential, but at the moment, there's literally no room for him. Just going to add him to the loan list for a short-term loan, and we'll figure out what to do. Joe Ward and Klein, they're pretty much leaving the club in 6 months, so if they're able to stay for the rest of the season, that would be good. Again, no plan to sell any of them unless a very decent offer coming in. Anybody holding, again, it's another player where I'm tempted to sell him, but I don't really want to. I thought he could come in handy a lot of times. Center defensive midfielder, we got a lot of players, to be honest. Rodney is one of those players that will be leaving the club, and Devaney could be leaving the club as well in this January transfer window, but we got to figure out the middle as well. We got Lerma, Decore, Wharton, and Hughes. I mean, if a very good offer coming in, for example, Lerma or Decore, I think I might be letting one of them go at the moment. That's the max. And let's see any more players. Kamada and whoever that was. Actually, you know what? Another one. Jonathan Slupp. If offer coming in for him, I'll let him go. Eze. Again, there are a few players that might be on the agenda. 3 top players, Mateta, Guayi, and also Eze. These top 3 players might be leaving the club in this January transfer window. They might be leaving, but a good offer has to come in order to tempt me. As you guys know, left back and right back are on our agenda for this January transfer window. I've listed a few players here, excluding Kivior. If I sign him, has to be a center back. But I think at the moment we got some 4 decent. They're not English, but they're in the Premier League, so local transfer would be quite ideal for Crystal Palace at the moment. So Rico Henry is another one of them. I might be able to get him on a cheap £9.2 million. Reguilón is another great player as well. I thought he's decent enough, and we were able to get him on a cheap. And we got Chilwell and Sessegnon at the moment, but again, I would rather wait until the rating it's here and they're and the value, even though it says like 13.5 million, but I would want to see how much that Chelsea and Fulham are willing to let them go. But it looks like I like Rico Henry. That's the thing. But in real life, I think Chilwell was linked to Crystal Palace a few times. And speaking of offers, Riyadh is a player coming in. Oh, wow. Actually, I don't want to sell him. He just came to the club. A short-term loan will be great for this player, but 2-year loan from both of them. Okay, you know what I'm trying to do is that from a 2-year loan, let me try to shrink it to a short-term loan for Riyadh. I like to take my time, so I'm not in a rush in signing players right now. Of course, we will sign players in this episode, but not as of this moment. But instead, we're going to go to the first game here. We got Chelsea at home at Selhurst Park. We're sitting at 10th with 26 points. And Chelsea are 13 points ahead of us. I mean, they're going to go for a European spot for sure. Whether they're going to finish in the Champions League spot or Europa League spot, we will have to see. But right now, first game is going to be, it's going to be a tough one. Chelsea, plus Munoz has been suspended with a red card. He's going to be out for one game. But the problem is right now, we don't really have much depth at the back. This could be a problem. Munoz has to be replaced. Klein will be replacing him. It looks like the youngster Ume Chibuzi, who scored his first senior goal for Crystal Palace in the last game, he will start in this game. Riches will be replacing Lacroix. Any other? Actually, Diabate should be getting rest here. And I think Franca should replace him for today. And anybody else? I think that's pretty much it. Maybe Diabate shouldn't be on the bench either. Yeah, I think this is going to be a lineup, guys. This is quite clean. Eddie coming back on. Why not? Henderson then go back forward. We got Ume Chibuzi, Richard Gahey, Klein. In the middle, we got Wharton, Chalobah, and Eze. Front three, we got Franca and Ketia and Sarr. Oh, that's a good ball to Neto. Wharton to Chalobah. Technically, he shouldn't be on a pitch, but whatever. Here's Klein to Sarr on the right. Just looking for a bit of breathing room here. Franca, come on. Oh, that's a good pass to Eddie. Into the middle, going for a shot. Oh, that's a good save. And we have taken a 1-0 lead from a seemingly tight angle. And it's Marley Sarr have scored. But let's talk about Eddie and Ketia, who made everything happen. But to be honest, I thought Franca was aiming for Chibuzi with that pass. But no, it was Eddie Nketiah. He was onside. It was a good shot. Good save by the goalkeeper. But then Cucurella is certainly napping at the left back. But look at this play again. It was a very good shot. Very good save as well. But Sarr again to the rescue. And we have taken a 1-0 lead against Chelsea. Chalobah. Oh, that was poor. The touch was horrible. Lafayette to Sancho. To Jackson. Back to Jackson again. Oh my god. Thank god they... Oh no. I thought they messed that attack up. But instead they score. Pedro Neto with the goal. I don't know where Cole Palmer is. Oh, he's on the bench. Why would you bench? Why would you bench Cole Palmer? He's one of the... I think he's one of the best young talent right now in the world. Only 23-year-old. But that's a very good finish by Pedro Neto. We worked so hard to get the first goal. And it's a little bit disappointing that we are... the game tied. Klein. To Sarr. He has done so well. Back to Klein. Eze. To Wharton. He's going to go for a shot. Oh! Adam Wharton. Golazo! What a goal by the youngster. And we're taking a 2-1 lead. I mean, Wharton certainly don't have the best shooting ability. But if you need him to take a shot, he will. But look at that. Oh my god. To the right corner. Top right corner. And we are taking a 2-1 lead here. Come on, boys. And corner right here for Crystal Palace. Whips it in. Oh my god. It's Chalobah. This shouldn't even have allowed, guys. This shouldn't have allowed. But the only thing that makes me feel better is the fact that we're already winning already, right? It's not that we're tied 1-1 and then you have a player like Chalobah. Of course, in real life, you don't see that very often. Aloni playing against your team in the same season, you don't see that very often. But Kamada with a great delivery, and Chalobah against his former club, and technically this shouldn't be a goal whatsoever. Shouldn't be written as a goal. But Nicholas Jackson is being bodied in the air. And we're taking 3-1 lead, and it looks like we are on our way for a heroic 3-1 win against Chelsea. And there you go, 3 points in the first game, and what a win to start our 2025 calendar year. So it looks like Osasuna and Marloca, they're okay with the short-term deal, which I'm just going to accept both and let Riyadh choose one. But we got an offer coming in, a swap deal with Aston Villa. John McGinn, oh, that's a definitely no-no. John McGinn is a decent player, but Eze is helping us to fight in the Europe spot. I don't think I'll be letting him go at the moment, but I think it's time to sign our first player, guys. Like, first one. Transfer Hub, like I said, I think ideally I want to sign a left back right now at the moment. Again, Osai Samuel is a player that I really do want to sign, and I think we will sign him. But we're going to sign 2 players in one day. That's a good question. We don't know yet. But Ben Chilwell, this is not working. Are they busy or whatsoever? Okay, if that's the case, I want to go for Rico Henry. I think I really do like this player in real life. And I think even in the game, we're able to get him for cheap of £9.2 million. And let's get it. So they said 9.2 million sterling pounds would do. I don't want a swap deal with Lerma. I would rather put that as a separate deal. So we just got to remove the player, offer a little bit more, and technically it's, lower with the market value. Come on, Thomas Frank, say yes to it. 10 million. I'll take that. Should have definitely saved up another million, but I would take that absolutely. This is not going to be a straight contract negotiation. I don't know, will he say yes to rotational player? The answer is he won important. I don't think that is bad. I'll take that. The fact that he's going to play quite a lot of games, to be honest. Rico Henry's a decent player, like I said. Right now, we're signing him for a 4-year contract. And in terms of the wage, I think he's definitely going to ask for a better wage than 55. Maybe I'll go for 70K plus 400K signing bonus. I think this is a fair offer. And hopefully Rico Henry's going to say yes to this. I think this is a very good contract for him. And there you go. Reasonable offer. Get him into the club. And Rico Henry, it's our first signing in this saves. First signing in this series. And first signing in this 2024. Actually, it wouldn't make sense, right? I mean, we signed a couple of players already. But in terms of this career mode, he is the first one to arrive. Here is our new signing, Rico Henry, in the Crystal Palace jersey, and he looks really, really clean. 27-year-old, 5'7", 145 pounds, left-footed, wearing number 22. I mean, I can't really give him a much better number than that. There's 13, 16, and 21, 22, 23. There are more, but I think maybe 22 suits him at the moment. It's not that I don't like Ume Chibuzi, but I just want to add another top quality, like Premier League ready player in there. And Chibuzi certainly, even though he scored his first goal in the last episode, but I still think there's a long way to go for him. Next up, we're Stoke City in the round 3 of the FA Cup. And of course, let's try to go into as far as possible into the competition. But I think this is a great way for us to, to start our FA Cup campaign. And we secured our first signing already. So let's just, keep it that way. So if that's the case, Rico Henry will be starting this game. 100% he will. I just signed him. And I just want him to integrate into the team as soon as possible. No matter, actually, I might rotate the team just a little bit. I still want us to do really good here. So rotation might not be always necessary. Maybe Rob Holding coming on, replacing Gahey for this one. And Lerma starting in this game. And I think this is a strong lineup against Stoke City. Henderson will be in goal. Back four, we got Henry, LaCroix, Holding, Munoz. And in the middle, we got Hughes, Lars, Lerma, and Kamada. Front three, we got Diabate, Mateta, and Sarr. Nice tackle by Kamada. To Mateta right now. He has to score. And finally we did. It took us that long to score against Stoke City. You guys probably know how much I despise Stoke City as a club. It's because 15 years ago, maybe a little bit more, Aaron Ramsey broke his leg, right? It was Ryan Shaw cross tackle. And yeah, since then, I never like Stoke City. And I'm very glad they're not in the Premier League anymore. But speaking about this game, it took us that long to score our first goal. And Mateta missing quite a lot of chances in this game, but he ain't missing that. All right, here comes Sarr. It's time to find a second goal. Oh, it's Marley Sarr. This guy can't be stopped. Definitely, he has reached double digits with his goal tally this season. This guy was signed from where? I forgot where it was. Watford? I don't think so. But look at that goal over here. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, goalkeeper, you got no chance to save that. And we're taking a 2-0 lead. I got to watch this replay again. This is definitely mouth drooling. But what a goal that was. 2-0. And it looks like we are going to round 4 of the FA Cup. Diabate again. To Eddie. That's a good cross, but Eddie wasn't there. But that should be it for this game. It is. We are through to round 4. It was a relatively comfortable game for us. 2-0, and we move. So Riyad has gone to whatever club he's going. One of the Spanish clubs is it to Mallorca. 6 months loan. I think it would be good for him. He's a good young player, showing great potential, but he hasn't been playing a lot, to be honest. I don't think he started a game for us, so I think it's a great opportunity for us just to loan him out, making sure that he will be nurturing well. Any news here? It looks like Icone, probably one of the players that I'm interested. It's pretty much going away. That's fine. We got a few the youth academy report. Totally forgot about that. We got one scouting report. What's going on? Let me double check. Right here, England. I'm gonna do this quickly here. Spencer looks like a decent player. Decent shout, but Haynes. Wow. You know what? He's the only player that will get into my academy right now. In Ivory Coast, we are keeping our eyes on Sonogo, Kouakou, and also Uatara. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Final report in Brazil, we're keeping 3 players right now just to make sure that they are going to be fine by the time we sign them. And I think it's time to look at the academy report, the squad. Oh, did we see 90 to 94? Where are you? Oh, look at that. Coffee. I'll just call him Coffee. I'm sure there might be another pronunciation, but Coffee looks like an amazing player. 14-year-old, 51 rated, 90 to 94. I don't think I can do anything right now. Oh, you can technically promote him to the... Actually, I don't think you can. But this guy is definitely going to be one of the best players in the world at one point. But at this moment, I'm just going to keep him intact. Another great player here, Hartley. Jackson Hartley, central defensive midfielder, which is exactly what we needed. But at the moment, he can still stay in there in the academy for a while. But other than that, I think things are looking pretty good here for the academy. We have a transfer offer coming in for Chris Richards from Sporting. He's not going anywhere. At least not this January transfer window. We have 3 top center back right now. Gahey, LaCroix, and Richards. No way I'm letting him go. All right, third game today. We got Leicester City away, and we're sitting at 8th right now. We're looking pretty good, 29 points. Potentially going for 7th place if we win this game. So it's a must-win situation. We have a better goal difference than West Ham. So even if we win, it will be 32 points on level. But again, we will have a much higher goal difference than West Ham. But Leicester City, look at them, 3 wins, 6 draws, and 11 losses. This is the time where we have to take advantage. Here is the lineup against Leicester City. Henderson will be in goal. Back 4, we got Mitchell, Richards, Gay, Munoz. In the middle, we got Wharton, Chalobah, and Eze. Front 3, we have Franca, and Ketia, and Sarr. Chalobah to Wharton this time. To Franca, space. Eddie, he's onside. And that is a very good finish. Eddie Nketiah finally found his form this year. And this is kind of the first year where he actually played like regular football. Not for the past 2 years, not for the past 3 years, but this year he has been playing week in and week out. I mean, he is my age. Oh, that was a very close play right there. I thought it was an offside for a second. But like I said, Eddie Nketiah, with his age right now, 25-year-old, at the peak of his power, peak of his talent, he has to play week in and week out. He can't stay at Arsenal. I know it's his kind of a boyhood club, per se. He was there for Hell End, and he was there when he broke into the first team. But I think, again, I don't think he's Arsenal quality, no matter, I hate to say that. But I think it's a right move for him going to Crystal Palace. Right now, we might be adding another one, Sarr. And it's going to be corner kick. Here's Sarr. Finding Eddie Nketiah. That's a good ball. Eddie cuts it inside. Oh, what a goal. What a goal. Eddie Nketiah. Nketiah's in the room. And he have scored his second goal today. Definitely double digit of his goal tally. What a goal that was. Good pass by Sarr, but the fact that he cuts back inside. The defender, Faye, he gotta cut his hair. He has to cut his hair, but right there, absolutely brilliant. Cuts back inside. But again, in that 6-yard box, he is absolutely sensational. And Danny Ward got nothing to do with that, unfortunately. And this is the goal that we've been waiting for. 2-0. Nice tackle by Kamada. Eddie Nketiah. Oh no, he hits the post. That was a chance for him to get a hat trick. If he does, that would be his second hat trick in 2 years. And the referee blows a whistle, a 2-0 win, another clean sheet, and more importantly, right now we overtake West Ham and sitting at 7th. Wow, we have quite a lot of offers coming in, but you all know I'm not letting any of these players going. So Henderson, it's not going to Napoli. Wharton is not going to Manchester United. Why? Like, who are they going to replace? Ugarte? Casemiro? Ericsson? No, Wharton is staying at the club. You know what? I would rather build a team revolving Adam Wharton. I think this guy is generational. Even though I don't talk about him too much in the game, but subtly he is having a fantastic season as a youngster. And another offer coming in from Real Betis, but Frank is definitely staying at the club. I thought he's been doing fine. He's been a pretty good player. But we got West Ham in the next game, and I think it also another great chance for us to potentially sign another player. And Ben Chilwell, till now, I don't even know what's happening. Like, what do you mean? Like, have I not scouted him? Oh, I haven't been scouting him. That's why. Same as Maitland-Niles, right? It makes sense. I fired the old scout, and that's why I'm not getting anything. Anything else that... Oh, right back. Samuel. I think I'll just call him Samuel at this point. Right here. Osayi Samuel. Look at that pace. 93, 27-year-old Nigerian right back. He can play as a right back as well. He has everything to become what we needed for right back. 76 rated. Absolutely brilliant. And I reckon he can grow a few more ratings. Of course, I don't think he's like an 85 rated player. But based on the stats right there, he can absolutely be, one of the best player, one of the decent right backs in the Premier League. And he only costs us $7 million. Technically based on the market value, but I'm sure we can knock it down to 6.2. $6 million for the right back. Again. Oh, Mourinho. Please let him go. Oh, okay. So they want higher than that. You know what? We have the money. So I think we can go as low as 7, meeting the market value. I know they don't quite intend to sell him, but a good offer coming in, he will say yes. But he still says no. Okay, Mourinho, why do you have to make it that difficult, brother? 7.3. 7.3. I'm not going to 7.7. Meet me halfway. 7.3 would be great. And Mourinho says yes, reasonable offer. It looks like we are heading to sign another second fullback in today's episode. Samuel wants to become a rotational player, which is absolutely fine for me. And of course, he get a bit of a wage increase, 50K a year or 50K sterling a week, and also 300 8K sterling in terms of the signing bonus. And we have signed our second player right there, Osayi Samuel. Bright Osayi Samuel. I think we'll call him Samuel from now on. It's a bit of a work game for me. So, yeah, there you go. We have 4 right backs right now. But we all know Joe Ward is leaving the club. Nathaniel Klein leaving the club very soon. Both of them are aging, 33. Actually, 34 and 33 respectively. But we have a younger version of it, 27-year-old. Absolutely a bargain, I would say. Will he wear that number 13? I don't think he will. But we have secured a new signing right here. Our second fullback in the January transfer window. Perfect number for Samuel. He is wearing number 21, or he was wearing number 21 for Fenerbahce. Absolutely amazing. What an amazing signing. Again, if that's the case, Joe Ward, unfortunately, and Nathaniel Klein, both of them are falling out of the packing order, and they're going to get featured at one point, but at this moment, I have 2 of a very decent right back, Munoz, and also Samuel. But right now, for the final game today, I believe so, I think the transfer window have taken quite a bit of a time here, but this is a big battle. I think we want to get rid of West Ham behind our tail. And right now, same points, pretty much so. London derby, you guys can possibly say. And hopefully we will, after this game, we will have a 3-point gap above them. This is going to be a lineup against West Ham. Not everybody is fit, but we just got to facilitate that. Wharton and Chalobah, of course, both of them are relatively not quite up there in terms of their fitness. But Henderson will be in goal back four. We got Mitchell, Lacroix, Gahey, Osayi Samuel. In the middle, we got Wharton, Chalobah, and Esse. Front 3, we got Diabate, and Nketiah, and Sarr. Oh, that's a good ball to Kudos on the right. Mitchell going back, but what a tackle. What a block by Tyrick Mitchell. He already lost that footing already. He lost that foot race, but he came back just in time for a not a diving, but more of a sliding tackle to save us right now. Oh, that's a good ball. Paqueta on the left. Oh, that's a good save by Henderson. We have been pressed the entire time by West Ham. Mitchell with another great tackle there. Here comes a corner. And Chalobah, oh no, that was our first chance today. And it was a good save by Areola. But we still have the ball. Are we able to answer one back? Here comes Samuel. To Sarr. Eddie and Nketiah with the shot. Oh, and we have taken a 1-0 lead. Eddie, he got so much room in front of him, and he has to take a shot. He has to take a chance. Oh my god, that header by Chalobah was our first shot today. At all. Not shot on target, but first shot in general. And I can't believe it. We score, and then we score our first goal right after the corner kick. Samuel has done well finding Sarr. And right there, I mean, the defense has to do so much better. Whoever that number... is that John Stone? Oh my god, John Stone is playing for West Ham? No way John Stone downgraded to West Ham. There's no way he has done that. But regardless, Eddie with another goal. And we just got to check out his stats by the end of this video. To the middle, Eze couldn't win it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Referee blows the whistle. And there you go. We end the episode with a win and a clean sheet as well. And we won this London derby, which means right now we're 3 points clear ahead of West Ham. Well, I was kidding. I really thought Eddie has at least 10 goals in the Premier League. I'm sure across all competition he definitely hit more than that. But honestly, I think I'm having a lot of fun with Crystal Palace career mode. Not gonna lie, right now I don't really have that much pressure in terms of like trying to win every single game. Knowing realistically Crystal Palace can't win every single game, but we will try our best to do so. And we did a pretty good job. 10 wins, 5 draws, and 7 losses. We're only 4 points away from Manchester United again. I think this year, I wouldn't be surprised if we somehow missed out in the Europa League or even in the Conference League. But somehow we made it to the Conference League. That would be a big plus. But look at us. We conceded 22 goals. Third best in the Premier League right now. But again, I think the only problem right now is attacking wise, and we got a couple more games before heading into the January transfer window, or the end of the January transfer window. We have about 10 million to spend. I think right there, that 10 million, I think we gotta make sure we spend it right. It looks like we have to spend on an attacking player, ideally the wingers at the moment. I still think like that we can add more quality in those areas, provide a little bit more quality and rotation as well. And that is it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in a bit.